I am Dorian Mack.
And I am Melissa Merriweather.
And I am Ralph Sharp.
We are making a new Declaration of Independence. The old one is a letter to the king on how the country should be independent, but we are making a new one to have sports teams against different schools.
We want that because we are tired of playing these little sport games. We also want it because people want to make it to the pros and we have to practice when we are young.
We think elementary students should have the rights to play sports like the high school students do. We also think that you should play sports where you can get hurt.
We also think that all elementary schools should have different. All elementary schools should go against different schools. We also think that we should make real teams. We should make it real teams and not 3-on-3.
And we don't have any complaints against the superintendent.
Hi.
My name is Trinity.
Hello, my name's Marissa.
Hello, my name's Hannah.
And this is Channel 5 News.
Today we are here to talk about the Declaration of Independence.
Here it is.
The original purpose of the Declaration of Independence is that they were basically writing a letter to the king so they can become their own country. And they had ideas about rights in the Declaration of Independence, and here are some. All men have rights, all men are created equal, and that all men are given the rights from God. Among these rights are life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. They had ideas about the government also. The ideas about the government were that all states should be able to make war, peace, and alliances and trades. They had complaints against King George, who was the ruler of England. Yes, England. And complaints against him were he did not let them pass laws. He won't let settlers come from America. He makes them pay taxes without their permission, and he tries to get the Native Americans to attack them.
We have live interviews with real people, and here they are.
Our first interview is one of Okay. Ma'am, how do you feel about this?
Well, I think it's unfair that we don't like that stuff. Y'all better stop. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Thank you.
Thanks, ma'am. Next on.
No. These are some improvements from the public. Well, the improvements from the public. They're basically writing a note to the president about the rights that we have now. And here are the rights. No drugs, everything is free in certain stores, and you get paid $100 a month, and there should be more women rights. Here are some ideas about the government. No bullying, early tornado warnings, and free rights. We have one complaint against the president, and that is there's not much women freedom in the world, or freedom at all. Okay.
Sir, how do you feel about this?
Whoa, they have all these taxes and stuff. You better hide your wife, hide your children, cause ain't nobody got time for that. And plus, it's crazy out here.
Thanks, sir. Anyway, see how public acts towards this?
Thank God we're in 215, baby.
Next up, a conflict that's been hunting us for ages. The dress is white and gold. How are you seeing something else?
Welcome to the news.
This is
Channel 5 News. Thanks for watching.
Have you ever thought how back in the day when King George III was
You know what he did?
boom?
He made unfair laws to the country.
Second, King George III told his soldiers not to obey the laws.
We will be telling you more after this short break. Hello, we're back to tell you more information about King George III.
King George III wouldn't let settlers come to America.
They are trying to equal the rights and the laws.
Wanting public to be fair and free.
Trying to fight for freedom.
See you next time on the news.
Hello! I'm Dayan Wallace.
I'm Caleb Deckard.
I'm Ashley Johnson-Jones.
And I'm Allison Deckard. Today we'll be discussing what the Declaration of Independence should have said.
Okay, so our first topic are, so in the Declaration of Independence, it stated that all men are created equal. Well, when they wrote that, they meant that men in general, not women. So we want to explain why we think that should change.
Women do lots of things besides just being
Being like, I guess, just in the 1700s, they thought of women. I guess what we're trying to say is they thought of women as somebody to just stay home and clean the house, take care of the kids, cook, and that's all they were useful for.
They weren't really people.
Yeah, they weren't.
Yeah, they
They
should have
weren't.
been like, that should have been part of the Declaration of Independence too, because they're humans too. They're just like men. They're just like.
So we think that just because they're women does not mean that they can't do anything with their life. They can still, let's see,
They can do things successfully.
they can still be successful in whatever they want to do instead of just cleaning house and making clothes. So, ready for the next topic?
Yeah.
Okay, Caleb, you do the next topic. Oh my god. Okay, so our next topic is when they said, so we're focusing on mainly the part about all men are created equal. The next part, when they mean all men are created equal, they also meant all white men. So we think that all races should be created equal. All of them are the same. That everybody's a person. We're not just saying somebody's a property of someone else. So because
So when they wrote that, like, it was only it didn't say anything about the slaves, because like the slaves weren't created equal.
yeah, the slaves, to them they were property, and they were
just like workers. They weren't really like family back then. They were just people that they
Torn
captured and just
they
did
captured
their dirty
and
work.
sold for. They did their dirty work so that they could take all the credit.
And money.
Yeah, and all the credit and money they weren't. Yeah, they
So
weren't
it's a-
given.
And they weren't.
Yeah,
They weren't treated as equal
They
people.
weren't
back then.
treated. They weren't treated as people in general.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much.
So,
So that's what we thought should have changed in the Declaration of Independence. Thank you for watching.
Bye.